diplomat, which of course, first of all, choosing a class defines your basic skills. The 3 you start with, they come from 1 from each class, or usually. You can still buy all skills, but they'll be twice as expensive if they're in the other ones. So detective, you can read excels in investigation, trained in surrounded, hands-on, and direct approach. Diplomat shines in society, talented speaker, avoids faux pas, and can convince those whom he is talking without offending them. Occultist, I like this. The occultist is the master of deception. Convinced of the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. Sounds familiar? Gives me conviction, convince other people with sheer force of your will and attitude. And it gives me, I guess you could just get 2 points. And 3 points to spend. Manipulate people. So I notice I definitely steal items, notice falsification. I want the ability to, like, I could pick all these, but they cost 2. So I could pick 3 skills from here, or I could pick 1 from each of these and 1 from mine. And what I'm looking for is this. It's gotta be, find stuff in the environment. And then, oh look, I still got 2 points left. I guess here it doesn't cost anything, so yeah, let's really start to pick stuff. Let's use logic. Read people's behavior. Let's do well, if I'm a cultist, I have to, like, something's not working right. I already have this. Oh, I just bought it. Logic. I guess so. And then my ability to do this. I guess this makes sense, right? I guess I don't need to be logical. Alright, let's start from the beginning. Hey, thanks for showing up. I'm just trying to pick my job in this game. I picked occultist. Gives me the ability to manipulate and use conviction on people to make them do my bid. And I need this from the detective line so I can find things in the environment, which leaves 2 more points. I like this, but I mean, this is the beginning of the game, and if I'm a cultist, I would have to have knowledge. Logic. Read people like open book. Unlocks dialogue options. Alright, we need that. Unlocks dialogue options. And actions. Alright, we'll do that. Occultism. Alright, I'm good with this. Let's be occultist with these things chosen and see what happens. So I got some traits from the beginning. Oh, I didn't get the I'm not trustworthy because I got caught. I made the bad choice. But I gained conviction because I didn't follow advice. And charismatic. These are all the talents you can get. These are my character sheet, the map, the journal that explains who I met. This is me. This is me. This is some lady. This is some weird church guy, and this is my mom. Yep. And inventory, I got this, the note from my mom, and some occult book I think is important.
I have been involved in all sorts of unsolved cases. Have you ever heard of the Abbey of Hexham?
Vaguely.
An ingenious scam involving mass
Talking
manipulation
himself up.
on a scale never seen before.
There was a cavern under the abbey, wasn't there?
Exactly. The wind would blow in through spouts, creating a terrifying howling sound. So, To stop the
Hey,
howling,
this
the
is
priest
a
called for
Sherlock
offerings
Holmes
from
story.
the peasants.
And if they brought enough money, I'm guessing the priest stopped the howling. A perfect trick to fool simple souls.
Admit it, Duchess. That story kept you in suspense, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I'm delighted
Admit
to
it.
find out that you were the young and brilliant French investigator.
For someone who only remembers the case vaguely, your memories are very clear.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis.
She knows
We've
my
already
mom.
met. You do remember me, don't you?
What should I say? Not at all. Let's lie.
How could I forget a woman such as yourself?
A woman
Be the
such
bad
as me.
guy in this
What a
gameplay.
sweet talker you are. Remind me of how we met.
Validate. Chatter up to make a lucid train of thought, or lie. I can't do diversion unlocked. Diversion locked. Well, let's do
Emily,
this.
it hurts me that you could doubt my sincerity. I thought we'd gotten past that stage by now.
Don't take it like that, Louis. I was only joking. I thought you were making fun of me.
I thought you were someone I could trust. I'm hurt to see that you're still at the stage of testing me, Duchess.
Listen, Louis, I am sorry. I really didn't want to hurt you. Forget what I just said. It was clumsy of me.
If you say so.
Let's go with that, then. Didn't see me, didn't know me. Push any harder and I'll make a fool of myself.
Right,
Yeah.
time to go to the manor.
Okay, so these are opportunities. Oh yeah, so we gotta check other stuff. Is it the brooch? No, so it's the lips. If it's
I
red,
asked her a question.
it's bad,
She answers
green's
with
good.
another. Is she playing with me?
Now I learned something about her.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother.
And my logic
Do you know
went
her?
up.
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
The Rouchier.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Yeah, I just saw a vision where my mom had one arm, and it was just cut off because it was just wrapped, and she shot that girl. So I don't know why I'm getting visions, why my mom shot that girl, or why that girl's lying, but we're about to find out. Alright, what's this? Talents. Reveal all talents in the talent tab. So now let's walk around and find stuff. That's why I unlocked this ability, so I can find clues. The royal jelly heals me. It's
Honey.
weird.
I couldn't have hoped for better.
A honey, a jelly, a royal jelly, a special honey heals you. That's weird. It has a very what's his name? Who made Call of Cthulhu? Like that kind of writing. Whoever made that. I don't know, it's like that. There should be more stuff. I guess I suck at it. It was the last time I found a lot of things when I was a detective. I guess a detective's better at finding things, obviously. I was able to open the mailbox, but what I'm saying is that, I think this story might be heading towards,
Must be an incredible view from up
Call of
there.
Cthulhu-like thing.
Impossible to set foot on the island without
Island,
being seen
fishing
300
village,
meters away.
visions. And then it seems to have a lot to do with Sherlock Holmes. There's a Sir Holmes and not a Moriarty, but you just saw his name. Whatever it is. But it's like Moriarty from Sherlock Holmes, if you've ever read it.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet.
French.
Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Better be. Joking. They can take their time. You know I will.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island
Oh,
and
yeah?
regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we are searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
I can't do it.
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir.
Excuse
And
me.
as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed
Rabble,
anything at
rabble.
all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother.
Well, give me
A
that.
handkerchief.
I'm
The
collecting
handkerchief is
handkerchiefs.
embroidered with the initials
I'm up to 1.
SDR.
If I get that,
We
that'll
came
be
to
2.
the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother.
Oh,
Sarah
really?
Shea. I have orders
He
to
must
give
be
it
a
to Lord
detective.
Mortimer as soon
Mortimer,
as I see him.
like Moriarty. See?
She's
Sherlock
not the kind to
Holmes.
go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've
No,
got to
she
find
got
out
her
what the
arm
hell she
cut
was
off,
doing.
so she's hiding.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one
Handkerchief.
you arrived by.
I always say handkerchief. Give it to me. Oh, I can't. I should have got manipulation. I can't do anything. I won't be able to get it.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, I got it as a
When Sir
detective,
would like to go
and
to the manor,
I'm gonna
it
try
will suffice to
politician
take the
next.
stone stairs there. Duty calls. Of course, Sir may take as much time as he requires.
What, so you just say duty calls? He's gotta go take a number 2?
You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Alright, let's explore a little bit more. We'll learn more about the servant. I can't believe we couldn't collect that handkerchief. The detective's way better. Wait, I can pick locks. Maybe I could do something he couldn't.
Locked. I'll never get it open barehanded. There we are.
That said, you can't do unless you choose lockpick, which I guess you could as a detective. You just have to spend the point. Alright, it's a bit dark. I'll brighten things up when I can.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder. It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste.
Probably somebody stole the cannon powder to make a bomb.
This looks like a pistol case.
That's the pistol my mom used to kill that
I
girl.
don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed.
Yeah, I'd rather have my mom kill everyone on the island than
You're not
her
even
die.
finding anything useful. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear Mother, and quickly too.
So good, we get some information from here. So by playing all 3 with different abilities, I'll get the whole story.
A wooden floorboard.
And this is just chapter 1. Vigilance unlocked. I guess I
Probably
didn't
comes
say
from
it.
this part of the wharf. The
Somebody's
wood is
building a
slightly in the
boat.
way, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
Because it's eaten away, you can't use it for a boat. So somebody's arming themselves and building a way off the island. It's obviously my mom. So I'll solve this mystery, but I was just picking out a
Hey.
occupation.
There's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
Yeah, there's something under it.
Shit. It's not coming up.
Thanks a lot.
Oh,
Now I'm
man, it's over here.
demonetized.
I need something to lever it with.
Just kidding, I don't care.
Somebody replaced it recently.
I know where there's a
Looks
crowbar.
like
I
it's
mean,
fixed pretty
a steel
solidly
bar.
in place. It's going to be tough to rip it out of here.
Here, I'll go show you where that is. See those dots on the bottom? Those are your abilities. I guess you get a trophy if you use none of them. The bar's over here. Am I smart enough to find it?
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Here it is. Takes them forever to do anything. I wish I could skip dialogue, especially when I redo stuff.
This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
The cannon powder that was
Might
stolen.
just come in handy.
Put it in your magic pocket that exists in all video games. Take a look at the sack.
It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Maybe the seeds are to get pigeons to come down. Carrier pigeons. Alright, let's see if we can find a
rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Here we go.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Alright. Last time I was able to... I can't find the clue. I have to go one time. As a detective, I was able to.
A letter written in an Oriental language. I haven't the slightest idea what it says.
It really matters what skills you pick. I guess you have to play the game a lot.
Probably a Dutchman.
Oh yeah? That's racist.
Samuel Ritter Dauchois. Mother, you test me even when you're not here. It's an anagram of Louis Moras de Riche. You wanted to write to me then.
This is like the Da Vinci Code, but written better.
Dear Samuel,
and acted
my stay
better.
on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richer.
What is your game here, Mother? What are these strange turns of phrase? Never heard you speak like that. What's going on here? That you write to me under a pen name, okay. But here you go even further. I tend to avoid raising any suspicions should anyone else read it. I wonder if this Godoy is the person you came looking for. Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy.
Godoy.
Why does that name sound so familiar?
Politics, dang it.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
So every time I continue the story, should I continue as the same profession, or as a different one each time? Like, I could stop it here, which I'm about to anyway, so thanks for watching. If you're new, consider subscribing. If you're not, consider liking, and comment whatever you want below. But comment down below what you think about this. Should I continue the game as the character I am now, the occultist, or every time I can, because I have a detective and I can make a politician, and I'll just choose a different character each time with different skills? Or would that be confusing? Or I could play the game 100 times.
It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Well, here's where I'm going to end it, because this is the furthest I ever made it in any streams. Make sure to check out... Oh, let's go pry that up before we leave. Make sure to check out my playlist of this. It's under ZekeKan Plays right now, but I'll make it its own personal playlist, because I like the game. I'm intrigued. More royal jelly. Here we are. So make sure you check out those other streams so you can see the beginning and how this all started. There's only one stream you need to really watch before this, and then I redo it, so you don't have to watch the redo, but you have to watch one of them to see how I got the scar or didn't get the scar.
That does it. Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a book and also a bag.
And a brush.
The Mysterium Cosmographicum.